Hey guys, it's Al from TECHAERIS.com. I am back with an unboxing video, an unboxing video that I'm excited for, so excited for that I decided to get rid of my overlay on this video and just give you a full screen experience of this little guy here, which is the Microsoft Surface Laptop 7 with the Snapdragon X Elite in it. As you guys know, I have been doing some of these Snapdragon X Elite chipset laptop reviews, and I have done the HP Elite Q1, I think it's called, and I just finished the Lenovo Yoga Slim 7X review. I also have a Dell XPS 13 with the Snapdragon in it, and of those three, I really enjoyed the Lenovo Yoga Slim 7X. I'll link that down below, but I've only been able to use these three until this Surface showed up today. And I'm hoping this is going to be the one. I spent a lot of years hoping for a replacement. Well, not so much a replacement, but a competitor to the MacBook. And Windows has had a hard time achieving all of the things that I want in a laptop, as far as functionality and aesthetics and all that other thing, everything. It's just I've never been able to find it. And with the new X Elite processors out and just how well they perform, I'm hoping that this hardware is going to be the one, like the king of all Snapdragon X Elite laptops. I'm doing things different today. Like I said, my overlay is not here. I am going to do full screen for you guys so you guys can have a better view, get the whole screen in there. I'm going to switch over to the browser and we're going to look at the tech specs and all that other kind of thing. I finished writing my Yoga Slim 7X review and I published it today, actually just shortly, just half an hour ago or so. And I was excited to get this thing unboxed. I waited for you guys. I have not unboxed it. I did open this part here, but I did not unbox or take the wrapper off or anything. But shout out to Qualcomm for sending this my way. I appreciate you guys hooking me up to take a look at this and kind of compare it to the other three that I've used. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Let's take a look real quick. Let's see which one they sent. This is the Microsoft Surface Laptop Snapdragon X Elite. This has 64 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. And let's see which edition of the X Elite is in there. It doesn't say on the package, but we'll find out eventually. Now, this is just an unboxing. Again, this is not a review. It's a little bit of an overview, I guess, but not a review. Oh, the other thing that's different is you won't see me in camera. I'm not operating another camera this time. I want this video to be completely about this laptop because this is exciting for me. I've been a MacBook user for years, and I use Windows machines. I review them. I like them, but I've never had one that felt as nice as a MacBook Pro. My MacBook Pros are gone. I had to sell mine, so I no longer have it. So, but I just sold it just recently, and this I'm hoping I remember what they feel like. So I'm hoping this is going to be an exciting replacement for MacBook users who want to jump over to Windows and want this familiar feel of having that aesthetic look and design and build quality, especially the trackpad. These, I'm going to keep talking here, and I'm going to just tease you for a little bit. But I've used these other three, and the closest trackpad to MacBook was the Dell XPS. They use the haptics, and it's a nice trackpad, but not as nice as the MacBooks. The Lenovo has a good trackpad. It's glass, but it's the diving board style, and it just it's just okay. I mean, it was tolerable. I could use it really well. The HP had a diving board as well, glass, but not so great, not as good. All right, let's open this guy up. see what color they sent. I'm assuming it's black because the packaging is black. We're going to put that to the side for a second. I've seen some of these unboxings, so I know kind of what to expect here. There's not going to be a whole lot, just documentation. It's like documentation in there. And we're not going to read documentation because who reads documentation? I got to make sure I don't tear anything up. This guy's got to go back, right? So let's get that back in there. Something like that. And then your power brick, which I believe is 65 watts. And it's wrapped up. All these manufacturers are all using this kind of wax paper stuff now lately. Kind of not my favorite. I know it's recycled and all that jazz, but still not my favorite. Just because it's recycled doesn't mean I have to like it. Let's see here. Yeah, I believe it's a 65 watt brick. It's nice and small. I like this. This is what I like about these new laptops. And it's a proprietary connector, just like MagSafe on a MacBook. So it's magnetic. Now, this is a win for me. This is why I think this is going to be a better choice for MacBook users who want to switch. Because this is familiar, right? And it's nice. I like having the MagSafe, or whatever they call it here in the Windows world. I think all laptops should have this type of connector. And then there's the actual power cable. It goes to the wall. And that was the power brick. And that is it. And we're just going to put this back in there. And get rid of this box. Oh, actually first. Well, yeah, let's just get rid of the box. Put that to the side. I'm excited for this, guys. I've been wanting to try a Surface laptop for a while. So I'm glad that I'm getting to try one, but I'm glad also that I'm getting to try the Snapdragon X Elite version because the ones prior to this, I don't think, well, I mean, they're running the Intel chips, so probably not as good, but I don't know. I've never used one, so. All right, I'm excited. Let's do it. Let's see. Can we open this without tearing up the wax paper? We can use this later to bake cookies. How about that? Make some cookies. It is indeed the black color. Look at that. Oh, maybe we are going to rip it here. Oh, yeah, it's going to rip. I don't know. I like it's a thing for me to get these inner wrappings off without ripping them all apart. It's a challenge that I like to take and put upon myself. And here we go. Let's take this. This is the 15-inch version. Wow. All right, let's put that down. Put that to the side. Yeah. Alrighty. You can see fingerprints already. It's going to be a fingerprint guy. I'm sure it is. I mean, they're all... The Lenovo is definitely a fingerprint magnet. But this is nice. You got to give me a second. I'm going to talk and ramble for a second because I need to look... This is the thing with these unboxing videos. You got to be patient with me because this is the first time I'm seeing it, and I want to look. Nice tolerances there along the edge of the closing. Wow, this feels nice. No venting on the bottom, just along the back here on the hinge, but it's on the I don't know if it's on the bottom or on the outside. 4 little rubber feet. Yeah. Very nicely machined all the way around. Lovely, lovely Microsoft logo right there. I'm going to pull it back a little bit. And this is the black or the carbon. I don't know what the color exactly is. Let's see what it says in terms of colors. It comes in different colors, of course. We'll get to that in a second. Let me open this lid up. I know that's what you want to see too. All right, so one of the complaints that I've heard online is that there's nowhere to lift here. But I disagree, because there is a slight overlap of the upper lid to the bottom casing. It's ever so slight, and you can pick it up with you can grab it with your thumb like this. If you just go like this right here. Now, would it be nice to have an actual lip here? Yes. Give me 1 second. I should have brought this with me, but let me go grab the Lenovo Yoga Slim 7X. 1 second. All right, we're back here. So here's the Slim 7X. And as you can see, this has this very... Let me turn it over this way so you can see it a little bit better. Right here, there's a large lip. This acts as a kind of a way to open this, and it opens up nicely. Boom. There we are. One-handed. Works good. Now this one's very prominent. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Right there, you can see that. That really does help open this laptop up. And this is a blue color. I don't know if you can see that in camera, but let me put this to the side. All right, now back to the Surface laptop. This does not have that sort of cutout, but I disagree with the reviewers I've listened to say that there's nothing here to grab onto, because there is a slight overlap. It's not as nice, I will admit that. It's not as nice as the Lenovo, but it's there and it'll work. And boom. And here's your deck. There's your keyboard, and here's your trackpad. I'm excited to try this. Keyboard looks like a MacBook keyboard. Seriously. So, hey, I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna edit this out for a second. I'm gonna set this up, and I'm gonna run through some things. And I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. We are in the process of updating. The Windows update is in progress. This could take a while. All this crap. This is one thing you don't have to deal with Macs, is you just get right into the system. Eventually you'll say if you want to do a software update, but for some reason Windows PCs have been doing this lately, where they just go to an update right away. So we'll wait on that. I'm going to jump over to the browser, and we're going to take a look at the some of the stuff about this new Surface laptop, and just kind of give you an idea. Surface laptop. All right, here we are. 86% faster performance. Surface laptop is lightning fast, powered by Snapdragon X Elite and Plus processors. So there's a couple different flavors of these Snapdragons, and I'll link to the video down below that I did earlier about the Snapdragon processors. But essentially, X Elite is the top tier, Plus is a little bit lower. There's only one version of Plus, and there's 3 versions of X Elite. 20-hour all-day battery life. This is pretty on par. I gotten some good battery life out of that Lenovo and good battery life out of the HP and Dell. But this is also in doing daily kind of normal mundane tasks. It's not really pushing the processor like you would normally would. Well, I'm not saying that you normally would, but like you would do with like running video editing and photo editing. Those type of things are going to drain the battery a little bit faster. But I'm not video editing and photo editing, 12 hours a day. Of course, they're pushing the AI stuff, Copilot and all that stuff is going to be on here. Again, I am not a big... I'm not on the bandwagon with Copilot, with AI right now. I think it's more of a novelty, more of a just a little extra thing in there that does some cool things here and there, but it's not life-changing by any means. 15-inch HDR touchscreen, and there's also a 13.8-inch version. Smartest in class, get more done faster, and get it done fast. Recall never did come. yet. There were some privacy issues with that, and so recall is the one AI feature that's not in here. HDR display, okay, it delivers richer blacks, crisper whites, and vibrant colors. It's not OLED, but just upon this initial look at this screen that I'm looking at right now, looks like a good panel. So we'll see. The Lenovo Yoga Slim 7X has a 3K OLED panel, and that is a fantastic panel. It would have been nice to see a 3K OLED on this one, but I'm not complaining yet. I have yet to use it. So ultra thin and light, it is pretty light. It's not as light as the Yoga, and it's not as slim as the Yoga, but the Yoga is a little smaller. But it's still nice. It's still manageable. I think it's a good, you can carry this around pretty easily. Portable. AI powered, of course. AI powered Surface Studio camera. You can do lots of fun things with the camera. You know, blur the background, frame yourself. The camera can follow you around. There's filters to be used, all that kind of stuff. And that's all. That's not just on this laptop. It's not just on the Surface. It's also on other laptops. Let's see. Windows Hello. Windows Hello worked really well on the Lenovo. Didn't work as good on the HP. I don't know what was up with the HP, but the HP had some issues finding my face, and it didn't always open when I wanted it to. But the Lenovo was always on. Boom. And that's the other thing with these laptops, is there's the always on or instant on, and these things power up pretty much just like a MacBook. Just power right on. And you don't have to wait around like you have had and to do in the past. Recycled materials, more energy efficient. Okay, find this. So this is just called black. All right, let's look at the. I'm curious to see. Let's hit start building yours, and see what that gives us. Okay, so we have a 15-inch, and that starts at $12.99, and it only comes with the X Elite 12 core. All right, so then we have a black, and we have the 64 gigs. So the 64 gig 1 terabyte SSD version that was that Qualcomm sent to me here is $2,500. That's a hefty price, guys. I really think you guys would be just fine with a 16,512 without question, and because if you get a 512 here at $14.99, and instead of and don't get the 1 terabyte, you can find a 1 terabyte SSD for like $100. So that'll save you $100 or so. And because these I've heard these are pretty easy to swap out the SSDs. So no, thank you. I don't want to talk to you, chatbot. All right, Surface Laptop 7th Edition tackle demanding workloads with powerful performance, new unique AI experiences that help make your device smarter and more creative. And the longest battery life of any Surface Windows 11 Copilot PCs are designed for advanced AI experiences to make everyday life more efficient and productive. All right, so there's the price of this specific laptop. $24.99 for this one, this SKU that we have here, and that's it. There's no other things in here other than the warranties, if you wanted to get a warranty for it. Let's go back over here and see if we got anything highlights. Copilot Plus, 22 hours of video playback. That's the big one. There's a video, 22 hours of video playback. 15-inch HDR screen, 2 USB-Cs, and 1 USB-A port. Now, there's another thing where the Lenovo has an edge. The Lenovo has 3 USB-C ports. It doesn't have a USB-A port, but it has 3 USB-C ports. 1080p camera, Wi-Fi 7, which is nice to see. And this one is heavier than the Lenovo. But, yeah, that's it. That is it. Let me switch over. This thing's still working on system updates, so it's, you know how that is with Windows. Anybody that's used Windows knows how that is with Windows. System updates are underway. I did play around with the keyboard a little bit as I was trying to set things up and typing things in. Keyboard feels nice. I'm going to give the edge just ever so slightly for keyboard use, for the keyboard, for comfortableness in typing. I'm going to give the edge to the Lenovo. trackpad. I still want to use this a little bit more, but initial impressions, it's very nice. It's MacBook quality, and that is saying a lot. So that is it, guys. That is the that is the Microsoft Surface Laptop 7 with the Snapdragon X Elite from Qualcomm built in. I am going to be using this for the next few weeks and testing it out, and then I'll have a full review of this guy on the site. So make sure I'll link below to the 2 Qualcomm Snapdragon X Elite reviews I've already done. You can take a look and just read those and see what I thought of those other 2. I do have the Dell XPS 13 as well. Not sure. I've already done 2 Dell XPS reviews this year, and the third one, the only real difference between the other 2 and this one is the processor. So if I had to give you my opinion on the XPS 13 without writing a review, I would say skip the XPS 13 and go with the Lenovo. Skip the HP and go with the Lenovo. And if you want to wait for this review, then wait for this review, because I think there's a 13.8-inch version of this one too, a little bit cheaper, not as expensive. So yeah, that is it, guys. That is my unboxing and quick overview and fawning over this new Surface Laptop 7 from Microsoft. I have not ever used a Microsoft laptop or Surface product, so this is my first experience with one. I'm excited to break it in and use it and try it out. So I'll have a full review on TECHAERIS.com. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. I don't always get to the comments, but I will try my best. And stay tuned. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for reading my content on TECHAERIS.com. We're still working through some bugs on the site and trying to get some things worked out after we had our server upgrade snafu, and then we went back to the other server, and yeah, we've had some issues. So we're working through those. But hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and we will talk to you on the other side.